streaming is like riding a bike, except you also have to put the bike back together because you took it apart before you put it away. I think I have everything where it needs to be. I'm like realizing as I'm setting up, oh well, the bot's not. All the tokens have expired, and yeah, I'm all out of sorts. We're here. We're here. I think I remember how all of this works. Hopefully everything functions properly. I hope we have audio. It looks like we have audio, and I can hear things. Can we hear me? Can we hear the small sounds that the game is making, music, all the things? The sounds are sounding? Love to hear that. All right, let's get proper welcomes in order. I get to crack the bag out immediately. Love that. Guy, welcome back. Not. Look at that, 100 months. Coming back at the perfect time. The big 100. That's huge, dude. Absolutely huge. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for the sub. Hope you continue to enjoy your faces. Hulk, what's going on, man? Alex, Liam, Judd, Not a Wendigo, Jay Sporty. What's going on, guys? What's going on? Alex, how's it going? Thank you for the welcome back, everybody. Baby's good. Baby's good. She be giving us night sleep. She's not liking the napping during the day quite as much, but you know what? I'm okay with that. I will take nighttime sleep over daytime sleep every time. Am I gonna rejoin Plat now? Not this week, but the plan is to make my way back to playing Plat, probably over True Sim. I feel like it's gotta be a one or the other, just with the amount of time. Otherwise, we're just playing competitive stuff all the time. But yeah, I'm not gonna jump into Plat week one. I played a little bit within the past couple of weeks just to like see how we do. But yeah. We're not gonna dive straight into it right now. I've heard that the first round is, yeah, kinda tough. You just got back into Plat. Get in there, Alex. Get in there. Luis, I knew I picked this up for a reason. Welcome back for 86 months. Thank you for continuing to choose your Prime sub over here. Greatly appreciate it, sir. Good to see you. Oh man, how has everybody been? How has everybody been? I know it's been a minute. I know that I haven't necessarily had a lot of communication. Talked a little bit in Discord, but went quiet for a while. I went to the PGA Championship. That was pretty cool. What a well-oiled machine that is. What a well-oiled machine that is. What's going on, Steve? Things are good, man. Things are good. Almost won the US Open last week, so you're just kind of killing it, Liam. Yeah, I like completely forgot to run the pre-roll ads and stuff right at the top of things, so yeah, my brain is all over the place. We're getting back into it though. I have a bit of green screen peeking out. The left side of the stream, which would be my right side. Are you pulling my chain knot? Are we certain? I'm looking for an out of place pixel, but I am not spying it. Everything looks good to me. I keep putting myself. Does he have a hair on his screen? It's certainly not my hair. This is the shortest. You see it now? What? Full screen. Ah, no, it is there. It's just... Gosh darn it. Alright, good eyes. Good comms. On the OBS preview, OBS has shrunk down enough that the pixels that were missing were, like, blended out. Like, I don't think they could render. I don't think they could render because it was actually that, like, few pixels. Hey, what's going on, Cam? What's going on? Play through Jedi Survivor on hardest difficulty and it's tough. We just did that not too long ago. I enjoyed the challenge. I enjoyed the challenge. Alright, let's see how the swing is. Alright, little open. We'll get it. We'll get that squared away. We'll get that squared away. Tried an 18 under here. Family life going well? Yes. Yeah, we got newborn, obviously, and then we hit 3 with the other one all in the same span. So that's been kind of fun. You know, people are always saying about the terrible 2s. 3's worse. The way my wife describes it is, at 2 they still listen. Like they got big emotions and stuff, they still listen. At 3 they have this understanding that they have autonomy. And that's not okay. It's not really productive for anybody. A little low. I underswung it though, so yeah, maybe. Hey, what's going on, Rio? Thanks, man. What a beat. Stuck on Ravis. You'll get there. You'll get there. I feel like that was one of the tougher boss fights, if I remember correctly. At 3 they choose to be a menace, ain't that the truth? It's like a switch flips. Well, and it also doesn't help. We're like at this weird point where like we're kind of dropping the nap. Or we like have dropped the nap, and so that's not really aiding things either. And I think that's probably part of it, is like their emotional regulation goes down and their need for sleep also goes down, and so it kind of compounds. You just get less emotional regulation. We back? Oh, we back, Austin. Oh, we back. So back. First stage easy, second stage impossible. Yeah, I felt like the first stage you could like... You could just kind of get into this mode where you were like kiting, and then... Second phase, you like had to really learn openings for it. Game much off stream? So I played a little bit. I played all 4 of CC last week to make sure that I would be good for the new API, which small sample size, but so far so good. And then I played maybe like around like probably 3 weeks prior to that. Otherwise, have not played. But we still have the swing. We still have the swing, that's for sure. Takes maybe a little bit to get dialed in, but we out here. We out here. Hey, what's going on, Trompler? Just came off neurovirus you caught from your toddler biologically. Yeah. Yeah, having kids. The worst part is, like, I don't go places. And I went a few places then because I was off on paternity leave, but, like, in general, I don't go places, but my wife and my toddler go places. And so they get to bring home all the fun stuff. That is always a joy. Oh, that just completely died. I guess this stuff is a little bit softer than I'm thinking it is. Stop underswinging! The underswing just brutal. Absolutely brutal. Pass API by playing CC. I reached out to Doily and said, can you look at my swing info? Because technically your data is still collected on those other tours. Your stuff just doesn't come up on the leaderboard. Because I don't have a tour card for CC. But so that's kind of what they do. Like, if you ever have questions about stuff and want to check, it's pretty much like go and play a different tour. And then they can validate. I closed it. Not that it matters. My thought at the very end here was that, well, that didn't even hit the green, but the green was, they're playing softer, so it was like not gonna play out the way that I was thinking. These 181 greens are really causing the amount of power I have to hit these with to be quite high. Emergency? I've heard mixed things about, like, the actual efficacy of emergency. I don't know. I never take it. I also just don't really like the way it tastes. Look at that, just casual quads on a power drive. Green speed effect, putting? I mean, yes. So, I mean, the faster the green, the more break you're gonna get. So these are like way slower greens, so they're a lot flatter, generally speaking. But at the same time, it means you also need to hit it firmer to like go the same. And naturally, I turned that into a double cross. Nice. I've pretty much just watched the US games. Have not been watching, like, I'm not like a World Cup enthusiast, but I will watch Team USA play some football. Hey, what's going on, Jay? How we doing, man? From the birthday party? Seem to have gotten it from home. Yeah, it's hard to avoid your family. That's the hard part. Easy to avoid people and like make sure you wash your hands enough and stay away from a bunch of things. As soon as you get home though, it's like all bets are off. Okay. Let's just like stop hitting. Let's stop missing the contacts here. Ranked inside the top 25. Yeah, like they've looked pretty good, but also it's like, who have you played? I mean, now I don't know overall. Like, I don't think it's a. Like, I don't think Australia is, like, that bad. But, at the same time, I don't know that Australia is necessarily known for being, like, a powerhouse team either. I've seen a lot of stuff on social media that I guess the Bostonians are absolutely loving the Scots. How am I still hitting it open? I feel like I'm... Oy vey. There we go. There we go. So yeah, I won't, I'm not gonna take off stream to watch like the game against Turkey because they've already sealed stuff up, and honestly, even making it beyond, you know, into the knockouts, I don't know if I will, like if it's Tuesday through Thursday night when we're streaming, like I don't think I'm gonna skip stream to watch it. Like I don't think I'm gonna change my schedule up too much, even though it's World Cup. Okay. I think some of these are getting knocked down and not rolling quite as much as I would expect. But then again, it's also a question of like, realistically, what should I even be expecting? I gotta trust my instinct. What's going on, Baron? Staying up till 7 a.m. to watch the games in Europe. Yeah, I know that they have games on the East Coast in the US, but I feel like a lot of the stuff has been, I guess all the US ones have been out on the West Coast. I wonder if there's scheduling considerations and stuff for, you know, home countries and whatnot to have like the best possible viewing times. Oh, can we get a hole-in-one on our welcome back? Almost. Even bounced the right direction. Checking the highlights. Did watch the Korea-Czechia game. Had to step away for the last 30 minutes when it was 0-1. Ended up 2-1. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, if I'm not able to watch and the US wins, then maybe I'll watch the highlights. All right, let's just get it out of here. Very unfortunate to have missed it open. The Australia one was at like midnight EST? No. The US Australia one was a 3 p.m. So even worse, it would have been on at like 5 a.m. 5 a.m. kickoff for East Coast Australia. Because it was noon. Yeah, that game came on at noon in Seattle. Ah, the other Australia ones, gotcha. Yeah, okay. But it's also like a funny thing, like you could still have prime US viewing time, right? And have just like played the game later in the day, but I guess with the way they're trying to stagger things, more than likely you're just not really able to make it work for everybody. Like there's just always going to be somebody whose timing doesn't work out. Oh my goodness, what is with this open? And I'm underswinging these. I don't know why the ones that are like in the 70s I just can't figure out. Was a 5 a.m. kickoff? Okay, I can do some Australian math. That's good. That hasn't gone from me. Okay, there we go. That's fairly centered. That's what we need. It's funny because I was playing this, like I said, I played like 4 rounds of CC. Maybe like last week? Yeah, I guess it would have been like later last week, mid last week.
We are now the night to say.
Swing was pretty decent.
It's Kolb's lasers.
Carl! Get in there, Carl. Welcome back. Thank you very much for choosing to use your Prime sub here once more. Welcome back for 3 months. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. But my swing was good. Now it's just like we're missing, for whatever reason, we just keep missing that off to the right hand side. It's probably all the distraction of having to remember that I have to talk to. Can't just sit here and try and be decent. Okay. Baby's good, Carl. Baby's good. She's gonna be a problem. She's found her voice, so like she has gotten super, super chatty, which is very fun, but she's already managed to roll front to back unassisted multiple times. She's really trying to go back to front already. It's like, dude, you're 3 months old. You're not even at the age range where they say that you're supposed to be doing that. So like, slow your roll, please. Just a little bit. Hey, cheers, Woody. What's going on? Like, you gotta slow your roll, literally. Yeah, the USA-Canada game started at 8 a.m. on a Sunday. I was, yeah, definitely not prepared for it to be that early. Still trying to work that out. Develop the musculoskeletal structure before the brain. Bullet a China shot. She's got, like, she's been... I'm fearful how early she's gonna be, like, up trying to walk and everything and crawl, because when you'll, like, sit her on your legs, right? Like, you sit with your knees up, and she pushes. Like, you can actually, like, just kind of hold her, and she'll stand with her own leg strength a bit. And it's like, this is really cool, but also not. Please. Please stop. Slow down just a little bit. It's like, we only get you this size for so long. Of course I left it open. The dodge rolls early. Well, when you put her on, like, an unbalanced surface, right? So, like, on a couch cushion or something, right? It's pretty flat, but there's a slight roundedness to it. She'll just do, like, the full roll. Normally, if she's on, like, the ground, a hard surface or something, she'll roll her legs over and then get pinched. She, like, can't figure out the arm, so she just gets stuck, and then she'll roll it back. On a couch or something soft, we're just full on over onto the face. These are snapping on me. These are very much so snapping on me. I just gotta err on the high side here a little bit more, it seems like. Maybe it's just something with this green speed. Still pumped about that game. I can say I was an enjoyer of the that was an overtime finisher, right? If I recall correctly. There's no shot you can go around this tree, right? This is like have to be horse layup out here. $23 mana. So I have a tea time for Friday. We'll see how it goes. I have been a good boy. I have taken a lesson. And I am pleased with the results of said lesson. But we only worked on iron, and I am currently at a point where I have great fear over getting off the tee box with my driver. It's just at a very low confidence level right now. So I'm hoping that I can put something together with the driver. I did a little bit of putting practice. I don't know if it's the best way to have gone about it, but I made some like distance reference points with my stance just to help me, because my distance control is no bueno. So I'm hoping that helps. It was definitely helping at the range. I just have, like, when I went and practiced, I just need to probably tune in, get a little dialed with the actual course that we go and play. So I'll have to worry about that when I show up. Just make sure I give myself some time. My goodness, I cannot get my thumb to cooperate right now. Fine, this is precisely why Platt was not at all on the schedule. Not at all. Because I just need to get a feel for... Just need to get a feel for swinging the sticks. So I think we'll probably play some different TGC stuff tonight. Probably just chill and play some different things. I think tomorrow night what we might do is maybe just play like new courses or like courses I haven't played before, whether that be ones that have newly gone through the TGC approval process or otherwise. I think maybe that's something we might do on some days. Make that more of a consistent thing. That way we're not just like in competitive mode all the time. You know, gives a little bit, you know, have days where we can be a little bit more relaxed. Oh, the hype train ended. I don't understand. I don't understand the hype train. I thought I turned off the thing of like triggering off of higher than usual activity because we don't really have that much in terms of like hype activity, which is fine. I'm not saying like, wow, you guys don't gift subs and all that, whatever. But it's just like, it'll be like, oh, somebody subscribed. And then it'll just be like, that's a hype train. Everybody get in here. We as Twitch would love to monetize this. It's like, calm down, Twitch. You'll get your money. Because you make me run so many ads. Oh, come on. Really? That's a double cross? You had the yips a couple weeks ago, and from going under par to shanking it, you get to be an average golfer for a little bit. Nice. Random notifications for random streams having a hype train. That's not a feature that you can turn off? Really? Hmm. Oh, come on, man. Just give me one. What up, Ross? Twitch app may be the worst designed app in all of mankind. For how much it is used, yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Wait, do I have to go and claim the premium clubhouse pass for season 6? That's... Oh no, because season 6, I don't pay the extra money for that. That's right. I did see England drew to Ghana. What was the other big one? Spain drew? Like in the first match or something, drew to a small country, if I remember correctly. First he was off a hill, head on into it, and currently gusting 30. New iron set and add a 60-degree wedge. Just update your wood into hybrid a few weeks ago. Iron sets are so pricey. I would like to get new irons. I kind of need a whole new bag for the most part. My irons are... How old are my irons at this point? My irons are... 30 35 years old, probably somewhere in that ballpark. I think my driver is probably like 15 years old. I bought everything used, but I would like to. I'm rocking my irons and wedges. So 60, 56, 52, 48, and then I got 9-iron up through 3-iron. I don't ever play the 4 or the 3-iron because I can barely hit anything longer than my 7. They are Tommy Armour 845 S Silver Scots. They be old. They be old. I did find out though that the golf course near me does free fitting Fridays. So I was very, very pleased to hear that. Like, very pleased to hear that. But I don't know if I should go iron, if I should go wedge, if I should go driver to start. Like, a lot of different ways to spend a lot of money is really what it boils down to. Okay. In Mizuno's. But yeah, they have a couple different guys that are fitted for, like, that are fitters for a couple of different brands, so that should be quite useful. I had gone to a TaylorMade, like, day just to try new clubs, but I was not going to buy them. I just wanted to see what it was like. Could definitely feel the forgiveness, but I have since taken a lesson and have changed my push cut into a little more hook. Straight to a hook if I end up overdoing it. Like, I'll have more distance. Like, my... Probably am now hitting my 9-iron instead of like 115, 120. I'm like consistently hitting it like 135. I think one time I got a hold of it and I hit the flag. It would have been like 145. But the thing is, like, that feels, I don't know distance-wise, because, like, my 9-iron is a 44-degree loft, because they're old, so they're not the, like, stronger lofts like new clubs are. So I don't know if the stronger loft is even a big deal if I can get that. I really need work on my driver swing, because my driver I only hit, like, only carrying it like 230, and I feel like it should be a lot further than that. But I also know that, like, people talk very highly of, like, 7 woods and things like that. I have a 3 hybrid and then a driver. And so, like, I also don't know if there's some, like, potential gapping stuff there. I barely use my 60, if ever, because I tend to blade it more than anything, so I'd stick with the 56. So, like, I don't know if I should, like, rework my wedges and get some more stuff, like, up at the top of the bag. Like, I'm really not so sure about any of it.
We are now the night to say, icky, 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 patang, zoom, boing,
E.
E. Just E? Is that because it's the 5th letter for 5 months? Are we gonna go through the alphabet from here on out now, Deuce? Have we started something? Welcome back for 97 months in total. Greatly appreciate you, sir. Hope all is well. Mr. Whacker Guy, what's up? Looking to get popped my first turning back? Not with the way I'm swinging. Even when I was swinging pretty good, I didn't get, when I had it looked into, I was, at least in small sample, we were good. But there's plenty of time to get popped. Wow, the wind really getting a hold of that. Message comes 1 letter a month at a time. All right, can I ask Deuce how how long is this message? I'm just trying to figure out like how long I gotta pay attention. How long do I gotta pay attention to put this together? Come on, man. Just give me a putt. Just give me a putt. The legacy of your life. But it's probably 2 more months. Okay, so we got a 3-letter word. Trying to think of like 3-letter words that start with E. We've got egg. We could go ego though, but I don't know if the man giving the story about his life is gonna admit to some egotism. Elk, maybe big outdoorsman. Still learning a lot too. Distance is hard for you. 6, you can get 135 to 150, and your 7 is 120 to 145. Yeah, that's like my 7-iron. Where it stands, my 7-iron could go 120. My 7-iron could also go like 160. And that's a really tough place to be. Eli, Giants fan, well, he's from the South, so I don't know. Probably not, because Eli went to... Was Eli Ole Miss, or was he... I think Eli was Ole Miss. He's a Bama guy, so I don't know if that's necessarily on the cards. Elm, maybe? You like trees? Man, once we get up over like 70%, my... Is this some sort of sick welcome back joke? Is this a... man, but like once I get to like the 60%, I just completely start mishitting. Yeah, like I genuinely don't. I know you were asking him about compression. I am not so certain that I don't know how much compression I'm getting. I definitely don't hear the like whoosh sound off of it, but there are definitely times where I'm like, I feel like I'm hitting that pretty good. I felt like I was off on some part of that. All right. I'm not a chipper, so we gon' putt it. We gon' putt it. Good call. Good call. We like that. We like that a lot. Now, I know we were maybe being a little cheeky, maybe being serious about the about getting popped by the API. I think one thing that will be a very big saving grace for me is my vertical swing plane for chips and putts is not good. That is like one thing that I have not been strong with. And I would imagine is helping my data, unless they're able to isolate those swings. Just hammer it through. Just hammer it through. Yeah, so I'm gonna play Friday, but I definitely need to get a lesson just on the books. And work mostly on driver. Because there's just something about it. I think it's because you're trying to hit up and like the stance changes and further away, everything just feels awkward. I know that I know there's gotta be a lot of distance that I am leaving out on the table, and I don't know if it's just strike. I don't know if it's impact. It's probably a little bit of both. Hope I don't get popped. I hope so too, because I was thinking about it. I was like, how disappointing would it be of like, we're like, all right, we're going to start streaming again and then get popped. And it's like, okay, well, TGC is like kind of a main piece of content for me. And then like, if we're all of a sudden not able to do that in like an official competitive way, I was like, that's not really ideal for us. So, I am most certainly hoping that we can maintain this idea of not getting popped.
Behold, Arthur, this is the Holy Grail. Look well, Arthur, for it is your sacred task to seek this grail.
That is brand spanking new Prime sub. Out of Wendigo. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoy your faces. All right, let's make this putt. Let's make this putt in his honor. Like it almost didn't want to turn. Got popped with an old controller, got a new one. Well, that's the other thing, is like, this controller's not like old, but it's an original. It's from when I bought my PS5 back in 22, right before 2K23 came out. So it's older. It's got 1,500 hours or something of use. But like I just replaced my Xbox controller last year, and I bought that Xbox controller in 2014, so I don't know. I tend to get pretty good mileage. There is a little bit of denial. Playing True Sim tonight? No, we're just gonna play probably Elite. Because obviously I don't want to play Black, because that's the tour that we would be scored for. So, gonna play some Elite. I'm not gonna, after not playing much for a while, I'm not gonna just jump into competitive stuff. Just would like to try and find my swing, try and find some scoring. Really need to get just like practice with putting, seeing grids and trying to make putts, because it's not something that we've ever been particularly good at. You know? So we gotta work at that. Try and make more of those if we can. Top after one round. So you've just been kind of killing it since I've been gone. All right, we're going over the road. Hey, what's going on, audio? Baby is doing very well. Thank you for asking. My wife has been gracious enough to put the baby to bed the days that we stream, so I feel like that means that the other days are gonna be my responsibility, but such is parenting. I'll take the trade to be back. Now, if we could hole out or hit a hole in one first day back, that'd be absolutely perfect. We can hit 101 power drives. I mean, I'm not gonna try and overpower it. But getting power drives squared up, that's always a good feeling. That is always a good feeling. 24. Okay, we got it squared up. Okay, we got the carry, kick right. Like it covered the big bounce, so it only kicked a little bit left. Downwind, that distance, always gonna be a tough one to try and. Left it open. Would have been too good. Is Shady back, John? Is Shady back? Is he? Scotty, how we doing? David, how are we? Appreciate you all. The wind is gonna stop us from going for it. That's big sad. Or is it? Alright. I said about not power drive or not overpowering. This is a very tight window. I got 102. It might be enough. We're in a good spot that we should actually stay on the green. Just wasn't left enough to get the like big kick to the right. Your eyes do not deceive you, Scotty. We have returned. We have returned indeed. Alright, this feels like it's got some break going on at the end here, yeah? So let's give it a little more. Get it going, swinging right there. Overswung it. Womp womp. Twas not a bad idea. Was not a bad idea. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Oh, but I guess I didn't quite give the birth story. So my wife went into labor at like dinner time. Baby came at like 2 or 3 in the morning. So that was a really long night. That was a really long night. She was supposed to be induced. And the baby, it was 10 days late. Baby was supposed to be induced. She said, no, I'm good. I'll wait until you're planning to induce, and then I'm going to go the day before. It's like, cool. Yeah, thanks for that. Catching up on sleep in the hospital. It's like, I don't think we went to bed until like 5 or 6 in the morning. And then you're like sleeping in like hour shifts. By the end of it, like it was like the next day, I was like saying to my wife, I was like, I need to be able to drive home. Like, I know you're tired too, but like, we gotta be able to get back to our house. So I slept a little bit then. Okay, I like this. Oh, just a little bit to the right. We certainly still have the ability to dial some shots in. It is not entirely gone. Thank you for the congratulations. I do greatly appreciate it. Oh no. Push open. We might still have a look here. See how this goes. I didn't even need to choke it. We got the low roll. Come on now. Come on now. Will this chase out the hill on the uphill? Oh. That got... What? That got way cleaner out of there. I know I de-lofted a little bit, but... What? I feel like I'm missing something. Weird. Very, very weird. 2. I just must have had a really good lie out of the bunker, because I was thinking like, oh, that's like 80%. Also, I'm looking at the pre-roll timer on Twitch, and it expired, which is fine. We'll make up the time like later in the stream. It says 0:-1. I have broken time itself, it would appear. Not really certain how that happens and what you can do to fix time, but I couldn't commit to the 6. But apparently I should have committed to the 6 a little more. No, I was fine where I was. In my head that I like, man, not trusting what I'm seeing. Not trusting it. You know, I had convinced myself over the course of like 4 rounds that I had figured something out with my putting last week. I have in fact not. I have in fact not figured out something with my putting. I think it was because I had 100% of putts made from 10 feet and in. I was like, I've done it. I've conquered that demon that I have battled for a long time. I have not conquered such a thing. So we'll go back to relying on our approach shot to do the work for us. So that then when we get to 8-foot putts, you know, things should theoretically be a little bit more straightforward for us. Okay. We'll take it. Take it, all things considered. You know, obviously I know that people are still shooting way better, but I think like shooting a 15 after not playing that much. I mean, the first round that I came back playing on CC, I shot 18 under. I mean, yes, there were people at like 20 something under, but I was like, okay, I can still swing the stick. Got that going for me. Hey, look at that, 13-foot proximity, 100% inside. But it's this. I gotta get the like 10 to 20s. Gotta get the 10 to 20s down. Because I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I'm having a little bit more confidence around the 8 to 10 foot mark, a little bit, but I gotta figure out the 10 to 20. Okay, don't go anywhere. We've still got a few hours left to the streaming, but we are gonna take our first scheduled little break. We are gonna go little 3 minutes to clear the pre-roll ads out of the way. Thanks, Twitch. We gotta still take care of that, but I'm remembering. So go stretch, grab a drink, do what you gotta do, and I'll see you guys back in 3. We'll keep going here with some Elite.
It's raining.
Ads. And just like that, they're over. Alright. I think everything is still flowing well. I'm trying. I can't tell. I've had issues in the past. It's been something that like hasn't really resolved itself, where like a slight audio delay will build up over the course of using the capture card. Still trying to figure out like what's causing it. I'll have to listen closely here to see, oh, pardon me, to see if it's built up again. I feel like there's a slight delay. I think the ping and everything of hitting the golf ball comes like just a hair after, and I don't know what causes it. Not sure at all. Every once in a while I just have to deactivate and reactivate the capture card. But I gotta figure that out. And I don't know if it's something to do with the fact that we stream on we stream vertical as well. Like if it's, but it should just be a singular source, so hard to tell. That's not gonna spin back. Here I am thinking that that's gone. Gosh, that's interesting. What's going on, man? How are you doing? Greetings. Underswung it, come on. As I say, I've had issues with missing these low. Underswinging certainly does not help the cause. Hey, what up, Kurtzky? Sangroper, welcome back. Hope you guys are both doing well. Disc Golf Masters yet? I have not. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. I have just seen that it is in, I guess, early access. And I quick took a glance at the Steam page, but nothing further than that. Like, I haven't done any serious investigation of it. That's sweet. I hadn't seen it before. Yeah, I just heard about it. Literally, I want to say yesterday. Turn! Oh my goodness. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know that I overhit that, but it didn't move. Didn't move at all. So I don't know if I'll try it. I mean, I was thinking about maybe doing the demo for it or something. Because I did see that there's a free demo, but I don't know how much content's in the demo. So that's definitely something that we could try. I feel like I keep worrying about being short. Maybe some of these ones I can. It's very firm, so maybe I should just try and be short and bounce it up. I think just some of these things coming back to it, I'm just overthinking a little bit. Wow, that came off left quick, it felt like. I mean, it's good to see that, you know, my putting hasn't really changed. How do they want you? I always hate these pins. Because it's like, is it going to get there if I land it short? It's always like stuck between, is it going to get there and is it going to roll forever? Not that bad, but like you see how much it rolls. But like if you land it on the green, it's very firm, so it's doesn't really feel like a better option. Okay, good read. Show some grace. I have forever too high of expectations for myself, Scotty. Eternally disappointed. Alright, what do we got here? Uphill into this. Talk about, oh, you're talking about Kurtzky? What is one to learn from someone who hasn't been playing a lot? That is the question. I play the 3 hybrid choked. Hit there. Oh, what was that? After all that, just a terrible swing out of nowhere. Great side 30 years ago. What's going on, Mr. Beer? How are we? You know, I hope that in 2K27 we are rid of super flops. I think I would be very pleased if that were the outcome. I think no super flops would be good for the game. No, but somebody asked if I was looking forward to 2K27. I think so. I am now I'm interested to see, I guess, how 2K29, I guess it would be, goes, because I can't imagine that 2K27 will implement the new PGA Tour changes to that game. But I would imagine that they would make the 2K29 have, like, the match play and 2 tours and all that. Although the second tour is kind of just Corn Ferry rebranded, I guess. But overall, my interest is peaked a bit, yeah. Ban certain shots from societies. I don't know that they would ever get to that level of control. I was curious, because I was thinking about how they did the perks in 2K23. Very curious just what they do in the next iteration of this game. Because I think we're going to see a lot of this. Like, I think we're going to see the Evo swing back. I think we're going to see a lot of familiarity. I'm hoping that gives them room to expand upon other parts of the game. But I don't think they're going to leave it just as is. I think there's going to be... There, like, have to be tweaks that are going to be made. It's just a matter of what are those tweaks. Checkbox for shot types in the society. Right, no, I'm not saying that the implementation would be difficult. I just don't think that they'll do it. Like, you're playing with my characters and stuff. I just feel like it's a mechanic that they've created for the game. I don't think they want to remove it. It would also make it that, like, certain builds are, like, you would have to make certain builds specifically for a society, because what if your only character is spec'd for some of those shots, and it's like, well, now I have to build a completely make a new character from the ground up that doesn't use these certain swings that a society has, like, disallowed. Like, I just don't see that being a rabbit hole that they want to go down. An accurate leaderboard after each round? Now we're asking too much. No, I would assume that, like, some of those bug fixes would be on the table, for sure. Works in real life. Bryson has power drive. I'm confused. If it worked in real life, wouldn't that mean the PGA would be like, sorry, Bryson, you can't use power drive? Nobody can use power drive. So Rory and, I mean, that's what they're trying to do, I guess, with the ball rollback, but that affects more than just the PGA Tour. I think with the very firms, this should be fine. It's also on a little bit of a downhill. I closed it. Dang. Alright, well, we're still finding flattish parts of the green, so that's good. Only take 4 clubs. Funny thing is, scores aren't much different. No, I mean, I feel like it's like driver, putter, 7-iron, and then probably like a 56 degree or something like that. Like, if I had to pick 4 clubs, that's what I'm picking. Right, because all of a sudden you're taking you're picking the clubs that you're most comfortable with or deem the most important for certain parts of your game, and then it just takes away the choice that you give yourself. Right, out on the course you might pick something that you probably shouldn't or aren't as good at hitting just because it's there in your bag. So I'm not surprised. Lowest club was a 7. See, like, yeah, no, I went 56 degree for around the green in the bunker. That's my whole reasoning for picking that. You can't have 7 iron as your lowest. What is he thinking? He's thinking he's better than he is and that he's not gonna see any bunkers. Really? Maybe I'm overthinking some of these. .27 handicapper, bunker's the least of his problem. I feel that on a very personal level. Because that's right about the ballpark that I live in. I also don't get to golf a lot, so I do blame that, but I'll have to keep you guys updated on my round Friday. Let you guys know next week how it went. If I'm feeling good or feeling not so great after it. Because right now I'm feeling like there's a chance it could go well. And I don't have that feeling often. But by like 8 a.m., so after the first hole on Friday, that could completely change. That could completely change in the matter of a hole, so we shall see. I really have been feeling a lot better about my ball striking on like irons and stuff. It's just driver is like feeling foreign to me at the moment. I was getting some weird swing feels to try and correct the hook that had come into my game. Okay, this is going to be swinging sliceroo here. Oh, I left it open. Come on. Okay, we're good. I overplayed it. Overplayed the fade there. Okay. Some might argue there's a chance here. I would say yes, indeed. I would say yes, indeed, there is a chance. How about that? I'm gonna thank the 69%. The 69 nice. I feel like that always increases the odds. Okay, we got it. 103. It's cutting back to the right. I need kicks to the right, though. Ride it. Nope. Wasn't able to ride the front kicks, but we're up close to pin high. This one's a little bit more slopey. This one's a little bit more slopey. This feels maybe too much, right? But honestly, I don't think it's far off. No, it's not bad at all. Not bad at all, just a little bit too committed to the high line there. Okay, this feels... I don't know about you guys, this one feels like a pretty good one for a hole-in-one. Oh, I thought we called it. You know what? I almost got away with it, Liam. I almost got away with it. I'm not normally one for clip farming, but you know, you gotta take your chances. I missed the cup, thanks, yeah. I did do that. I thought we had it. The way it was tracking, I was like, man, this might actually go in. And then it just dipped to the right on me. Not cool. All right. Well, I guess the shot has to be genuine. Well, the shot was genuine, but I guess the quoting needs to be genuine. I can't be calling for hole-in-ones. I'll just have to get a hole-in-one or an albatross the old-fashioned way. Oh, I forgot about the very firms. I like really didn't want to play that into the red slope. Wish I gave myself a better chance on that hole. Hey, what's going on, Stando? Season's greetings. How is, I guess it's officially winter now for you guys, right? It's crazy because it doesn't feel quite like summer here yet. We're getting there at times, but it's also like not really that hot. 4 weeks in, you've had enough. Over it. I guess I'm curious, how cold do the winters like actually get? Cause like in January, which I guess I guess it's December, so like it would be like your July. Our January, it was an average temperature for the month of 25 degrees Fahrenheit, so into the negative Celsius. Curious what it's... I know you guys get way hotter than where I'm at. Just before winter? I mean, I'm assuming you guys are on the same equinoxes as us, just flipped, because it's I don't know. The first day of summer was 2 days ago, technically. June 21st, I believe. So I was imagining that would, if it was the first days of summer 2 days ago, it would be the first days of winter down under the equator, but temperature doesn't fluctuate too much. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like having the 4 seasons, but having a lack of temperature fluctuation also comes with its perks. Shortest day? Yeah, because it was our longest day. Only downhill from here. Okay, not bad. We went 15-14, and that was with the bogey. Which I really shouldn't be letting myself do in something like this anyway, so we'll definitely take it. Yeah, not far back. I guess the question is like, how's our putting? I missed a short and a medium. We suck. But I made more long putts. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. How about we make the short and medium putts all the time and also make some long putts, huh? Eh? Actually, the long putts didn't have a crazy amount going on, so that certainly helped us. All right. All right. So no clip farming. No clip farming. So I started in my journey back to content creation, as you would call it, I guess. Started posting vertical format stuff elsewhere, not just on YouTube. So I was just like pulling old clips and posting them. The God of War clip of me being just a complete idiot, which is like a normal Tuesday. I had people accusing me of rage baiting and like clip farming and stuff. I'm like, no, I can promise you this was very serious. I was just being dumb. Like, it was not at all. If I was that good at clip farming and rate, like if I could do that on demand, we would be a much more successful channel. And at least in other parts of social media, like I can assure you, I just had a moment. You want to know what's like really picked up though in the time since I've not been streaming? Vague posting. Very, very annoying. Some people are masters at it, and the algorithm is really pushing it. But boy, can I not stand it. It's like, how can so many people say so much, yet say so little, and yet you feel like this inclination to read it? What was that break at the start? Whoa! Phillies won 14-9. How many Schwarber home runs are we getting? I need to look at the stats of this real quick. Schwarber's been on a bit of a heater. So is Harper, but Shore bombs are just built different, man. They were down 5-0. Sosa homer. Not a singular Schwarber bomb. Because Schwarber wasn't in the lineup tonight. Alright, well that'll do it. That'll do it. But you know what? Sosa doing a good Schwarber impersonation. Hitting a home run. I'll take it. It's so much fun, man. It's like anytime he's at the plate, he is just an absolute threat to hit it out of the park. Just so much power. JB, what's going on, man? I see we've got a bit of a name change. Is that what I'm spying here? Little name changing, rebrand, if you will. JB has always been JB? Has JB always been gaslighting me? Certainly would never do something like that, right? Certainly not. My handy dandy bot is like, who's this guy? Okay, my brain is very much confused right now. You are in fact JBTKY, correctamundo? I don't need this, like, the streamer, you disappeared, and now I'm gonna act like somebody completely different. Try and make you feel like you've lost your mind. Not that hard to make me feel like, but, you know. I had a feeling that that was gonna be off on one of the axes. All right, let me get a point transfer in here so the bot has proper tracking of hours and such. Here we go. All situated. Baby's good. Baby's good. Baby's sleeping overnight, which is the main thing that I care about. So I will absolutely take it. Baby's sleeping overnight. Baby is getting very chatty. Already trying to do all the rolls. Has successfully rolled forward to back at just over 3 months. So, yeah, she's gonna be trouble. She gonna be trouble. Hey, thank you very much, Map. How are we, sir? Good to see you. Good to see you. So yeah, we're in the early stages of full chaos, you know? I guess we're doing something like this. Which I have not clubbed up. We're good. Okay. I got concerned that, like, oh, I'm just gonna run it into the next bunker anyway. That was Wyndham Clark's ball, you would hear cheers. Now, don't get me wrong. I was certainly not cheering for Wyndham Clark. But, yeah, that wasn't great. Like, if you don't like the guy, just don't cheer when he does something good. You don't need to be cheering when it's going wrong for him. That wasn't ideal in the sportsmanship front. I mean, he managed to pull it out. He's got 2 majors to his name. So, you know, I guess say what you will. He's accomplished more than most. Gotta stop with these pushes. Gotta stop with these pushes. It's like all the turns at the end, and that's what happened. All of it turned behind. You'd take the booing if you were that good? Yeah, boo me to millions of dollars. It is but a small price to pay. I mean, it's gotta be tough, though, mentally, like, playing with that going on. But then again, like, I don't know. It's not like they were disruptive during his swing. Like, that would have been really bad. Because thinking about it, like, you do get hostile environments in other sports that you have to play through. Like, certainly a thing. Rio! Welcome back. 3 months. Thank you for choosing to use your Prime sub over here. I greatly appreciate it. Hope you enjoy your faces. Psychologist had to leave the course. Was the psychologist like, this is too much, I can't take it? What are we... Like, what was their problem? Aren't they supposed to keep the golfers, like, head on their shoulders? They're like, golf psychology was supposed to be easy. I did notice with the caddy conversations and stuff, like, no matter what went down between the two of them, like, at the end, the caddy would be like, you know, good process. So I don't know if that was like, we may have disagreed on this, but, you know, good process. Yeah, we thought about it a lot, even though you were wrong. It's on golf.com. Apologies, the bot times out links if you're not subscribed. Just as a precautionary measure, so. I would say it's nothing you said, it is absolutely something you said, but. I know there was no malice. Golf.com. Okay, now we're getting into ban evasion territory. All right, you better be careful here, Mr. Groper. Hey, what up, Jim? What up, what up, what up? How we doing? Thank you for the welcome back. It is, I will say this, it is very, very heartwarming how many of you guys have showed up today. Because it is very, very easy, I feel, on the internet to disappear for months and come back and it be a very different experience this evening. So I just want to say, like, thank you guys so much for being here. Now, I know that doesn't mean that people are going to show up tomorrow. You know, there's no guarantees here that this is any more than just a welcome back and okay, that was good. But yeah, it's a good feeling, at least right now. Yeah, so we'll take it. Had your first back in December, they get big quick? They do, yeah. Congrats, by the way. Again, if I have not said it already, hopefully all is going well with that. I mean, so you're at like 6 months. So you've probably got the fun of teething. If you haven't experienced it yet, it's coming. Trying to think. You got the roll-in going. What other fun things at 6 months? Maybe starting to try solids? Yo, what's going on, Scarlet? The Jailer Runner. Oh man, what a time. What a time in our streaming career. Speaking of streaming career, while we were away, just not that long ago, was 10 years. 10 years since we first started streaming. June 9th. So we missed it by 2 weeks. Obviously, we were going on vacations and stuff, so I wasn't gonna rush coming back to streaming just to not stream again. But yeah, we have streamed for a long time. Very long time. Varying degrees of success. You know, it has certainly been a roller coaster. Many ups and downs. Many different games and things. But yeah, it has been over 10 years now since we've started streaming. In that time, we have amassed 7,265 hours worth of stream. We've streamed a little bit. We've streamed a little bit. I don't know what that averages out to. It's under 1,000 hours a year, but that's still a lot of time. $5,000 of that was the Jailer run. Fortunately for myself and everybody involved, the Jailer run was not 5,000 hours. I mean, Yorm was an hour and a half of it, and Demon Prince was another hour of it. I don't know how long that run took in totality. Definitely the, probably the longest of those cosplay runs. Because those cosplay runs I could normally finish in a stream. Play Dark Souls 3 and all the DLC in like, what, probably four and a half hours? Jailer run was not that. I could actually, there's a chance I can go back and make some stronger guesstimates. Use some websites to try and figure out just how much we played. Okay, this is either in the bunker or just trying to skip it over. I thought maybe there's a chance we like carried a little further and landed in that light rough, but that's okay. That's okay. Now, this is uphill. Partial swings, man, they're tough. They are tough. You fell asleep and you're a late night person. I don't blame you. I mean, obviously I'm trying my best during that fight to be reading chat and talking and, you know, all the good streaming things, right? You know, try and be a good host. But there's only so much you can do fighting a boss like that for an hour and a half straight. But like I will say, there's an art to it, right? Like if you can have people fall asleep to your stream, that's viewers that aren't going anywhere. The 98% was in, wasn't it? Right? So like we gotta think about that. If we can like draw people in and then lull them to sleep, that's just straight profit. Because then they're also watching mid-rolls. You know, it's pretty good. Like being the late night like radio host. You know, maybe I need to change the tone that I'm talking with. Maybe we gotta, you know, play some smooth jazz. So I don't know. You gotta have just the right vibes to get people in the door, but then also knock them out. ASMR. See, because I don't think I have like a naturally ASMR voice, and I'm certainly not going out of my way to tap 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 on my microphone and asthma, you know, it up. Yo, Mr. Linkster. What's going on, good sir? Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome on in, everybody. If you don't know me, I'm Colby. I play a lot of the golf games and some hard games. If you have maybe met me before, I haven't been around for 3 months, and we back. We back. We're playing some TGC Elite, just trying to get our swing dialed in. Remember what it's like to read putts and miss them. So that part is going incredibly well. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you, good sir, for bringing your people in. I hope I can hit some half-decent golf shots for you. Now, as a reminder, I guess, to all who have maybe not seen the schedule or have not been in the Discord, we will be dropping a stream from our old stream schedule. So we'll be streaming Tuesday through Thursday. Monday streams are, at least for the time being, out of the picture. Yeah, what's going on, Jeff? We moved from Jeffy Boy to Jeffy Bezos. Can I have some stock options? Just one would actually, I think, suffice. I think I'd be quite satisfied with that, Mr. Jeff. Thank you in advance. I have nothing but great things to say about Twitch and your company. I have an Eero. You know, I've looked at Woot. Big supporter of the Amazon rainforest and their technology. This is, I feel a little in between. I'm gonna try and like give it a little bit more. I shouldn't have. I did, but I shouldn't have. It's hard when it starts to go right with those wins. Womp womp. Womp womp. Gotta at least get that high side. No, I gotta try and figure out like different things that I can queue off of for putts. Alright, see you, Jeff. Catch you later. Alright, 205. Yeah, I think 5-iron into this. It may even still go long when all is said and done. Yeah, it will. Colby, if you think that, then you should try and take a little bit off of it so as to not have it happen. That would be the wiser thing to do. I hammered that. That was still low, I think. Yeah. We'll take it. Yeah, can't really be complaining about mishits that find the bottom of the cup, but gotta make mental note for like, okay, that's what happened there. Know what I'm saying? That's good. He likes it. Or not. Or not. Suddenly caught up in the wind. I probably left something out of that, if I had to guess. Okay, you take it. Tomorrow's another stream, and the day after that. Yeah, we're back. We're gonna be streaming Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Unless something comes up, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is the plan. We're just dropping the Monday streams off. So, I think general plan, I'm not entirely certain what I'm going to do this Thursday. I have an idea, don't know if it's going to be PGA or not. Thought process is probably like competitive Tuesday. So that would be Platt. I don't know if we're going to be ready for Platt next week, but maybe. We'll see. Tuesday would be competitive. Wednesday, I'm thinking maybe like a course playthrough, course showcase, play new courses kind of deal. Whether it be new stuff from TGC or things that people recommend or some combination of the two. And then Thursday, probably variety. Like have a playthrough. Like talked about playing through Lies of P. We've talked about playing through Ghost of Tsushima, doing Dark Souls 3 randomizers, more Dark Souls 1 randomizers, things like that. Obviously, playing that on a once a week basis, that might be subject to change. Maybe it just ends up being that it's like, it takes way too long to get through a game. So maybe that's something that ends up changing. But that's the initial plan here upon returning to streaming. So, hey, take it easy, Mr. Sandgroper. Good to see you, sir. Good luck with your work. Good luck with your work. All right, we're gonna take a quick 3-minute break here, clear the pre-rolls, and then we will hop back in round 4 of Elite. We're honestly doing not too bad. I know it's Tuesday, so like not a ton of scores in, but I don't know. I feel like we're doing all right. So we're gonna try and keep that going. Keep seeing how the swing is. Try and keep honing our putts in a little bit. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. But appreciate y'all being here. It is really good to be back. It is really good to see everybody. So thank you guys so much. BRB.
It's raining.
Ads. Laggy for anyone else? I'm not seeing anything on my end. I don't have any drop frames. Let's see here. Stats. Yeah, no drop network frames, only 15 frames. Mr. Skip due to rendering or encoding lag, so everything should be good on this end. But yeah, if anybody else is having issues, would definitely be some interesting information to have. But hopefully for my sake, it's just your end, gosh. I'm obviously hoping that that can get resolved regardless of what it is. All right. This is a little more plat-like with some very firms. Hey, what's going on, Turtle? How we doing? How have things been? Y'all good? So I don't know how it is for you guys. I don't watch a lot of golf outside of the majors. Mostly because I can't, with having kids and stuff, just sit down and watch golf all the time. It worked out with it being Father's Day. I went to the range and I got to watch most of the final round. That was pretty much my Father's Day gift. Was I get to enjoy golf in multiple facets. I was like, it's very firm, but it's in the wind. Oh boy. Oh boy, that was tight. That was very tight. A few times, just choppy and such. Other streams you pulled are working fine. Restart your phone, maybe that'll help. That's so weird. That's so weird. One thing I didn't check. That's why. Because I haven't streamed in so long, I don't have any I should have checked that at the beginning of stream. I don't have any transcoding options. So you're probably getting adjusted transcoding on other streams, and I only have 1080p 60. So if your network connection can't handle it, that's what's causing it. Hopefully with us starting to stream more again and such, I'll get some more favorability with having the network transcoding. I also need to test something because I was trying to do an enhanced broadcast thing and it ended up being that it was not doing server side, which I thought I had. So I have to look into that stuff because I think I can finagle it to like guarantee us. Have server side transcoding, which is really, really useful. Partners have it guaranteed, affiliates have priority then after that, but I'm imagining with us not having streamed in a while, there's probably some way that it prioritizes based on probably the frequency that you stream and the viewership. I would imagine there's some algorithm behind the scenes. Can't imagine that it's fully first come, first serve. I think it is to a degree, but... Alright, very firm, so I gotta take it back quite a bit here. Yeah, that's That's the adjustment we need to be making. Definitely trying to put my thinking cap on here. Get my wedge game going. 15 yards with the 7-iron. It's very firm. I feel like I want the 6. I don't know. Maybe I just let this chase a little bit more. That got way out to the left. That was a good call. Thought about going choke 6, but we walked that back, and yeah, that was definitely the way to go. Okay, let's see here. Downhill breaker. Nice. Gotta make sure that you start those outside enough. It's so scary because you're not hitting them that hard, but hi, Vandy. Nice to meet you. How did you know my name? That's because I put it in the title. I've doxed myself. I shouldn't have told people my real name. It's gonna be trouble. Yeah, it's gonna be trouble now that people know. With this being very firms, there's a chance. I know it's red slope, but how about? Nah, just too short. All kinds of bad dad jokes. Well, maybe I'm actually just going to use this opportunity to put some more in my arsenal for later. Because I technically need twice as many dad jokes now, right? Is that how that works? For each child, you must acquire more. How's all this stuff? Stuff's good. Stuff's good. We're all settled in. I'm back to working. You know, figured it was time to get back to streaming as well. Just twice as bad. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Just gotta make the dad jokes a little more punchy rather than have more of them. I got you. Okay, so I just, you know, more. Don't need more tools in the tool belt. Just gotta work on refining them. Yo, what's going on, Bronco? Thank you for the welcome back. But yeah, so I had 12 weeks of paternity leave. Yes, I know. Be jealous. Had 12 weeks of paternity leave, and then I'm on my 4 weeks of like transition part-time getting back into things. Realistically, what my wife and I have discovered or just realized, I think we would have been okay getting back to things at like 2 months. Realistically, this was a long time. Also, this is apparently sand. Okay. Had no idea. I think at like 2 months would have been good to go with things, but right at the end of the 3 months, I also had vacations and everything, and so that's what pushed back starting up streaming again. Otherwise, we probably would have been back a little bit sooner. But I'm definitely happy to be back streaming again. Said it once already, but very cool to see so many people show up to say hello, hang out for any amount of time. You know, you take so much time away, you really have no idea. You know, you hope people are gonna be there when you come back, but yeah, realistically, it could be a very quiet return. You know, and then all of a sudden it goes from like, so great to be back to like, is this a good choice?
What a strange person.
PJ, I personally would say joystick, but it's whatever you're most comfortable with. But I think joystick, if you have comfortability with a controller and a mouse, I personally think controller is easier. Bronco, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. You didn't have to do that. Yeah, what's going on, Nari? Good to see you, good sir. How we been? Hope you and the doggo are swell. Yeah, the swing is definitely getting... We're getting the swing back. We're getting the swing back, so if we can get some wind reads for some proximities and get some putts going, that'll be very good. Big changes happening soon? Ooh, well, good luck. Hope all goes well with the big changes. I guess I would say I hope they're big changes for good. That's the hope. It is very good to see we can still drop darts on a semi-consistent basis. It's a very, very good feeling to just see lots of quads, lots of darts. Okay, so now see these are ones that can get a little bit squirrely. It's downwind, so like these are the ones that you hope you can get right with the wind. So the wind just doesn't move that back to the right. See, it's like that. It's like that could have been a dart, but we're 10 feet away, which for me is dangerous territory. Center cup, nice. Love that. What's wrong with the PS? Playing Ghost Recon these days? Ghost Recon, man. That's a Tom Clancy one, right? So I'm assuming that's all stealth. I'm so bad at stealth. I appreciate that people enjoy those and like watching like Metal Gear stuff, which I know is like very, it's stealth, but it's also very different. Can enjoy watching it. I am so bad at it. I'm always blowing my cover. Very frustrating. Hey, but take it easy, Bronco. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, good to see you. Okay, I do not want to roll off the back, so like we have to... We have to go, but not really. Underswung it by 2%. Just so fearful of going out the back on that chip. Hey, but it makes me feel good when I can make those putts. Definitely eases the mind a little bit when you get putts like that and just get it to drop, move on. So you got uphill, wind. It's the very firms that always get me, because it's gonna land short and then kick, right? Like, I don't know, it's a little bit below the feet, the wind's off that way. Like, it's, as I say, it's not a wedge, so it should move back to the right. And then here should be a kick. I don't know, I didn't commit to being more left. I should have. Hey, what up, Slim? How have you been, dude? Good to see you. Yeah, no, it's technically welcome back for everybody tonight. Just feels a little weird saying welcome back because I've technically been the one gone. But hope all is well. Oh, I can't take a power approach. Do we think we have a clean enough lie? I think we might. Nope. Not even close. I thought maybe I could get like 90%. I got like 75% lie out of that. I genuinely don't think you can get a good... This is terrible distance. I don't think when it comes to those, like, it can go well. Nice. Hit it exactly how I wanted to. and it was left of the hole. Legendary mode on hard with the new character archetype? How's that going? Is it beating you up or are you beating it up? See, with this being very firms, I think you go like here. Got 102. I'm like just trying to hold on to it a little bit more. Very firm. Now kick right, roll back. That's pretty good. That's an opportunity. Ah, you know what I forgot? I meant to have my wife change my character's outfits. Realizing we're rocking the same clothes as 3 months ago. This guy must be sweaty. Clothes need a washing. Still winning, but not every time. Yeah, it's interesting, like how you can tweak the AI difficulty, and like I think if you want the AI to struggle, if you want the AI to struggle less, you have to turn the like wind conditions down. Once you like start turning the wind up, then they start to get easier. At least that's what I remember it being. Colby, you gotta make it! Gotta make that. Ooh, okay, here we go. Downhill 9, but then wind is in kind of... It's probably gonna play here, so I think what you do... Choke an 8 iron so that you can squeeze just a little bit more out of it. I wasn't sure with the very firms, like how much it would actually go with that wind being downhill so much, but still takes a pretty decent kick forward. Just that little bit of break at the end. And maybe it be an uphill. Kind of backward. Well, so I find that it's easier when the winds are up because I can play the winds a lot better than the computer can. So I find that their scores start to fall off disproportionately to mine. But when you start to give them slightly easier settings on some of the stuff, then they start to inflate their scores quite a bit. Again, it's been a minute, but that's how I remember it being. These are always nice and awkward. Oh no, I pulled it. It's like it's very firm kick from the fairway, but it's like it's just a hair short then. It's just missing at certain times and like not getting eagles and such, I think is a big part of like why we're so far off the pace of the top guys. I don't think we played like particularly poorly. I don't know, it's so hard to gauge. It's early, the guys at the top are like top players as well, so it's like where did I lose so much distance? Where did I lose so much distance on that? Real shame, because I thought I was on a pretty good line. Thought I played that decently, but apparently not. Yeah, I would say though, our swing has, like, the first little bit of the stream, the swing was not there. We were definitely missing a bunch of stuff, but like as time has gone on, certainly have dialed it in quite a bit more. Certainly makes things a lot simpler when you're just not having to think about where the ball is gonna go. It's just always like, okay, yeah, it's gonna go where you told it to. That almost, for as little as it said it was moving, that almost missed low. I like really didn't want to go and play that outside the hole to the right for fear of it not actually breaking that much. All right, where are we at with things? Where do we finish? 54 under, I think. $54 is not bad. It's just like we lose. I mean, I guess we're 6 strokes off of second. I mean, we lost 6 strokes to the top on a singular round, but let's see how the last 2 rounds of putting were. 100% inside 10 feet, 3 of 5 long. Okay. Just gotta get those gers back up. Those gers are not where I want it to be. 2 of 6, but 100%. So we missed, I think the entire time we missed 1 medium. Yeah, 1 medium, 1 short. That's 2 strokes right there. 48% long for me is not bad. It's definitely well off the mark, but honestly, 48%, that's top 15 long putting. I just didn't actually have my gers in that great of a spot. Like our proximity was pretty solid. Like 18 is always gonna be pretty good. It's not the best, but yeah, 18 feet's always pretty good. I just didn't find as many greens as I would like to. Which, like, yes, this was 48%, but that also means, like, we only had 2 eagles. 9 eagles for Pesky, and he only beat us by 6 strokes, so that means we scored a lot of other holes. Stupid bogey in there. Yeah, I think I've got to be... I think I gotta be reasonably okay with that. Right? Like, we haven't played... I know it's early. I know it's early. But we haven't played, like, at all. Right? I played 5 rounds prior. Like, I played 5 rounds in the last 3 weeks. Something like that. Prior to these ones. So, to come out of a hiatus and shoot 54 on Elite, I think that's not too shabby. It's definitely not gonna hold. Yeah, will it drop out of the top 10 for sure? But I guess the gauge is kind of like, if we start playing Plat, could we drop to Elite and compete our way back to Plat? That's kind of the benchmark. It's kind of the benchmark I think that we need to be taking from this. Okay. Well, I am pleased with that result. I don't even know if there's anything like worthwhile to look at in these. It's just like official courses and ranked tours and stuff. I did think about playing ranked tours, but then I like completely forgot about it. Oh, I forget. What's the There's a new skill this season, right? How many skills can What am I looking for here? Long recovery. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they are doing stuff through 8. Fairway stinger. Long recovery, and then we don't know what those are yet. I should probably get the boost for power approach. Fairway stinger can kick rocks. Long recovery? I mean, it's better than tie spinner and lob. Certainly better than fairway stinger. I mean, I'm completely anti-recovery shot, but long recovery, just to have like a free... Am I gonna pay for it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I probably should get the long approach. Power approach. I'm confused. Why did it say that I didn't have... Power approach... Contact sweet spot. I'm pretty sure when I was looking at it, I only had 2 of the 3. You don't want to give that to me? What? I paid for that. When I overpaid for this game, I have the premium pass. What if I set it as my active season? Will you give it to me now? My active season, I have the premium pass already checked off. Okay. That's stupid. So you have to go and activate it in order for it to detect that you have it. All right. Well, because this is just, I have this, I don't want to buy. I want to buy more. Let's see here. So I feel like it defaulted me to that. I just need to get this up to 95. How much? $13.50 would get me to there. Refund some of it. I should probably just play this out and then switch it to Season 6. Because I think that that's probably more beneficial in the long run. Anywho, alright, well, glad we got that situated. Glad that is all figured out and done with. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. I say ladies and gentlemen. I have no idea if there are ladies. The statistics that YouTube gives me would strongly suggest not, but that's okay. It's okay. Very testosterone heavy experience over here. That's fine. That's fine. All right. We are going to get out of here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, stopping by, saying hello, spending your evening with me. Hopefully the rust is off and we will have a great thing going tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be a little bit smoother getting into stream and all that jazz. Yeah, but pretty cool to be back. Like I said, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, same time as we've been doing. We're just dropping the Monday stream off. So plan on same time tomorrow. We played some Elite tonight. I think that went pretty well. We're going to probably just go through and probably play some TGC courses, play viewer courses, suggested courses, that good stuff. I think that's kind of what we're gonna make Wednesdays into. At least that's what I'm thinking for now. And then we'll play Thursday by ear. Maybe we'll check out that disc golf game. Maybe we'll do something else. I mean, technically, maybe we would do golf this week and then transition to variety next week. I haven't gotten that far. Okay, one step at a time. We're back. We'll take it from there. But we're gonna go and say hello to Seamount this evening. Thank you guys for chilling. And yeah, there's the ending soon button. I remember how this works.